Hello, fellow Earthlings. It is me, Noelle, coming to you from the Ark up in space, where I am currently keeping Echo and Bellamy as far apart as I can. But you know, the writers, they are so mean. I thoroughly dislike you, writers. I'm just gonna say that. Because, no, let me tell you something. Now, I said that in 5 years, a lot can change. A lot. And you know what makes it change even more? Is when the other person thinks the other person's dead, therefore moving on with his life, while she is expecting them to come back in 5 years. Oh, I'm sorry. Does that sound familiar? Oh, yeah, the writers did it to us. Really, writers? Really? After everything we've been through, after everything we've done? I mean, oh my god. 4 years, writers. 4 years. Okay, now, when Bellamy comes back down, okay, this is the only upside. When Bellamy comes back down, he's gonna realize Clarke's alive and he's gonna be so happy and they're gonna hug. And if he is with Echo, oh god, if he's with Echo, I'm gonna be so upset. Oh my god, I can just see it. This is what we're getting. Are you 5 years and we'll still be trying to get Bellarke? You know, our luck, they won't happen till the end, when the show's completely over, and then the writer's like, hey, we made you watch until the end, and then we gave you Bellarke, and it's like, I still would have watched if you gave me Bellarke fucking 8 years ago. Come on. What is happening here? Like, oh my god. And how did Clarke survive? I'm sorry, like, how is this making sense? It didn't make sense before, but it makes sense for Clarke. No, don't get me wrong, I'm happy she's alive. Oops. I'm happy she's alive. She can't die. I'd be super upset if she died. But with that being said, she survived. How? Because I mean, you even said Morphine Mori couldn't survive 5 months, but Clarke survived 6 years and 7 days. So, tell me, how is that possible? I'm happy she's alive, but really? Oh my god. And at least now we understand why she's on the ground, because I guess that makes sense, you know? I don't even, like, I'm talking about it and it's just like, oh god, I'm so upset. I'm like, oh my god. I'm not even going to talk about anything else. I'm just going to talk about Bellarke. God, 4 years. 4 years to get to this point. And it's like, oh, it's not, oh my god. And they didn't even come down after 5 years, so apparently life's not too bad up there. Oh my god, and he thinks she's dead. That's what gets me. It's not even that he has hope that she's alive down there. He thinks she's dead. Like, he's going to come down, and Echo's going to be by his side, and she's going to, of course, see how Bellamy and Clarke still are after all this time, you know, connected, because they are. I mean, you can't automatically just change them. But I swear to god, if she comes down pregnant or something, I'm out. That is it for. Like, I'm sorry, but are we seriously introducing pregnancy into this equation? Like, get the fuck out of here with that shit. Like, I'm just telling you what someone said. Like, they heard, oh, she might be preggers and shit. I'm like, no. If Echo becomes pregnant, oh, yeah. My Twitter is gonna be a lot of hate-filled comments. That's all I'm gonna say. Not sorry, because, you know, don't give me Echo and Bellamy. I mean, 4 years. This will be 5 years when we come back. And I mean, we have to wait until, like, when? Until October? Until April? Who knows with these people? They come back fucking a year later. It's like Game of Thrones up in this bitch. It's like, come on. Just give me the freaking season. I ain't got all day. Like, god, you ain't Game of Thrones. You need to hurry up with the seasons. You're on the CW, not HBO, okay? You ain't the bomb.com. Yeah, you're an awesome show, and I love you, and I love you more than Game of Thrones, of course. But 2 different networks, you need to come back when the other shows come back. October. Okay? Come on. I was so upset. Watching this episode, it's like, I don't even know how to express how I feel, because I'm just like, how could you do this to me? Why did you do this to me? Okay, you know what? I could have handled them being apart for 5-6 years if he knew that she was alive. But he's assuming she's dead. He thinks she's dead. Of course he thinks she's dead. Who could survive that for 5 years? But it's, oh my god, people. I know I'm not the only one. Like, I didn't expect, I mean, The Bellarke scenes this episode were amazing, and oh my god, so beautiful. They were beautiful. Like the first Bellarke scene where they're hugging, and she like wraps tightly around him and is crying into his shoulders. I had to keep pausing that and rewinding it because I was having a little bit of a freak out about it because, you know, Bellarke. But we got amazing Bellarke. Of course, I was thinking we'd get something a little more along the lines of, you know, confessing how you feel for each other, but yeah, you know, it's okay. So the Bellarke scenes were amazing this episode. I can't complain. But that's not to say I wasn't, like, inside hoping a little bit that we'd get something, you know, especially since he thinks she's dead, and he's up in space for what, not 5 years, 6 years. 6 years up in space, because he doesn't know she's alive. If he knew she was alive, he would be down here after 5 years. He would be like, let's go. Like, like, okay, yes, it makes for a better, like, moment and story, I guess you could say. Having Bellamy come down, not expecting to see Clarke, and there she is, you know, that's a better story, but, oh my god. I'm okay with that as long as he didn't get with Echo. If he didn't get with Echo, then I'm okay. You know, do what you do. Do what you want, you know? But if he got with Echo, he even said, you know, I don't trust you, Echo, and I probably never will, but you're strong and all that stuff. And I'm just like, oh my god, are you okay, I'm gonna calm down. I'm gonna calm down. Writers, 4 years. 4 years. Unless you magically plan on having Bellarke happen in the 5th season, you are killing me. And many Bellarke fans, I'm sure. Because I know I ain't the only one right now feeling this way. Like, I didn't expect the kiss or the world, but I expected if you were going to do this, you would have at least had them admit something of their feelings to each other. Something, you know? Yes, the moment was beautiful, and you could construe it as them caring about each other deeply and having feelings, but we didn't actually hear it. So instead, he thinks she's dead. He's up in space living for 6 years with Harp and Monty, who are a couple, Amori and Murphy, who are a couple, Raven, who does her own thing, and then Echo, who really only has a friend in Bellamy. So Echo and Bellamy, is it that much of a leap? No, it's not, okay? It's not at all, and I'm very upset. Like, God. We went 4 years to go back 5. Oh my god, I'm just, I know it's not all about Bellarke, but come on. I mean, we've been through so much with Bellarke. Even Clarke said it, we've been through so much. And we still end up here. Like, I do want to say, however, I do not like Amori at all, or Echo. But I will admit, I was surprisingly happy with Amori this episode because she was actually caring about other people. Because you have to work together to survive. And she's like, I have more air, I'll share it with Raven. And Murphy's like, no. And she's like, yeah, I'll do it, you know. And she's sharing her air, and then Murphy's sharing his air. And it was just a beautiful moment to see actually Amori, like, care, you know. And she cared. She was like, can't we give Clarke another minute, you know? We can't leave her, you know. And it's nice to see that side of her, because we're so used to seeing that just want to survive side of her. And of course, Murphy, when he left Monty, I was like, are you fucking kidding me? I was like, okay, I understand it, but at the same time, it's like, God, it's old Murphy. Like, come on, really? But I understood it. And then, thankfully, when he came back, you know, he said, we can go back, you know. Sorry. We can go back. So they did and saved Monty, and Monty was all, like, happy. Oh, you chose this machine over me? And it's like, yeah. And he's like, I'm happy. I might not hate you anymore, so I'm happy. So that was nice scenes. But, you know what? I don't even care. Clarke, I'm sorry. This is what's happening. Okay? I mean, we've got that beautiful Bellamy and Octavia scene, which, oh my god. Oh my god, and then they're covered in rubble. Like, well, how are they surviving? It's been more than 5 years. They don't have enough to survive another year, do they? Unless they, like, made something in theirs. Like, I don't know. Well, you can't, well, how would you do that? I guess you could grow things if you had the right equipment. God, this is so intriguing. Like, everything, you know, you just have to kind of think about it and kind of add it up. But it's like, I'm just surprised that Clarke survived all this time. And she survived with, I don't know, she met some girl. I don't know where this girl came into. But she's a young girl. She's like a teenager. She's not her love or anything. That's her mentor. You know, Clarke is her mentor. And which is really nice. She's teaching Clarke. And I love Clarke's hair. Oh my god, it's so much better. Wow, it looks so much better than it has in the past few seasons. So much better with the short, with the red. She's looking good. But, on. I just can't believe this. We got these. I mean, it's just like, it's not even that big a deal per se, but he thinks she's dead. That's what really pisses me off. It's like he's not even thinking, okay, I'm gonna see her again. She's alive. No, he thinks she's dead. She's dead. I mean, or else he would have been back after 5 years. He wouldn't still be up there. But it's just like, I don't know what's gonna happen when they come down. Like, what is life gonna be like? I mean, of course, when Bellamy and Clarke see each other, they're gonna be like, you know, Bellamy's gonna be so happy, but at the same time, if he's with Echo, it's like, but it's like, if he is with Echo, then it's like, Echo's gonna kind of see Clarke and Bellamy together, and she's gonna see that maybe the feelings are still there, and that he's not really over her, and all this stuff. I don't know. I'm just trying to look on the bright side of things, and that's about as bright as it gets on my side. So, yeah. I don't really know what to say. I mean, this is just my random view because, like, I don't know what so sad. Like, I don't know. Like, oh my god. 4 years just to go back 5 years, 6 years. And yeah, I'm excited to see them reunited again because after all these years. But it's like, oh my god, go through all this stuff. It's like, just please don't have him with Echo. And if you do have him with Echo, don't have her, like, pregnant or anything. Have it where they can break up super easily, please. And don't have them be in love. Oh, God, I'm done. I can't even imagine this shit with him and Echo. Like, I'm sorry. Like, we have been through every relationship. Lexa, Gina, Naya or Nyla, whatever the fuck. Like, I don't have anything against her, but it's like, damn, man, do we ever just... Are we not going to get Bellarke to the end of the season? Just tell us, you know? Let us know now. Okay? I'll still watch the show. Just let me not get my hopes up anymore. Let me just... You know what? This is as far as it gets until the end of the show. Then we'll get Bellarke. Because this is how I feel we're going. I'm good. But yeah, and I mean... I'm so sad. My god. And then the ship's coming down. I didn't even know the ship, like... What is going on? Like, who's this ship now? Where are they from? Prisoners? Like, what is going on now? Like, is that Bellamy in that? Things are just happening. I don't know. Like, there's so much to think about. Like, it's just, this is just, I can't even, like, talk or function. Like, this is how I'm feeling. 6 years and 7 days, and this is where we're going. God, I can handle everything as long as Bellamy and Echo are not, like, pregnant or something. Like, please. I just heard this. I don't know if it's true. But if it is fucking true, or even a little bit true, you're gonna see a volcano explode. Like, oh my god. We could have at least got a kiss, but I mean, whatever. It's okay. Like, their scenes were really amazing. Like, God, she was hugging him so tight, and he was, like, comforting. Oh, I can't believe he left without her. I see where he's coming from, though. I mean, she would want Bellamy, too. But it's like... And every year, she's, like, talking on the radio and trying to get a hold of them. And it's like, oh, my God, that's so sad. Like, God, 6 years, so many things changed, but not Bellamy and Clarke. Like, you cannot change that relationship. Like, when he sees her... my God, but if she sees him with Echo... okay. But yes, okay. I'm okay. All I know is this show better come back in, like, October because I need to see it, like, the 5th season, like, right away. Like, oh, my God, I can't believe this is where we're going. Okay. All right, I'm okay. So, in conclusion, we don't know what's going on in the bunker because they're covered with rubble. We don't know what's going on up in space on the Ark because they still haven't come down after 6 years. And then an unknown ship came down, not knowing if it's Bellamy and them because it doesn't look like it. So therefore, it has to be someone else. But who else could it be? Who else would be coming down from space? I mean, I don't know. Maybe that's just their new ship. I don't know. Well, yeah, I don't really... You have 6 years. You can build something. Shit. But, alright. Here's to the 5th season. Pray that we are okay. And pray that Bellamy and Echo are not together. Okay, yeah, so that is it. I hope you enjoyed this. Sorry, I don't really have much to say except for the Bellarke thing, because that's like, that's the main thing. And that's really what it focused on, was those kids. It didn't really show the bunker except for Octavia and her giving the speech. And so, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna go. Hope you enjoyed this video. My Ranview. Sorry if it was mostly Bellarke, but I can't help it, dude. Did you watch this episode? Are you a Bellarke fan? Well, then you know why I can't help it. So, hope you enjoyed, and I'm gonna go.